what I've been saying. I thought we needed the draft capital more than anything. Um, but losing capital to go up to get your quarterback you want, I mean, I definitely respect that, and I think it's a great pick for the Giants, obviously, and I think he's going to work out for us.
But like what I saw last night after dark, because there was coincidence how we talked about it, like literally an hour before. But a lot of fans were kind of shocked that the Giants picked Dart, especially when Shedeur Sanders was still available.
Mhm.
Do you think that was still the right move, Dart over Shedeur?
I hate comparing the guys. I just go off of a system and what one. I mean, I like Dart because of the. I mean, he's been consistent. He's had good games. He's had he had bad games. Obviously, between the two guys, I mean, I'll go with Dart just because of the simple reason that the stuff around him and the level of competition, the competition part of it, I'm going to go with that he played against, playing, being at Ole Miss, playing against your Alabamas and your Georgias and your LSU's and teams like that consistently. Um, I think that's something to say. I think he's more of a guy that want to run the football. He don't mind pulling down running. I think that's also what we need. Um, people talk about the high completion percentage that
Mhm.
Shedeur has, and was that something to be said? I think Shedeur a great quarterback. I just, I've had a lot of conversation this morning with a lot of different people. It's just so much. If I'm a general manager and a team that's trying to stay, you suck for so long like we've done, right? We've been
Right.
terrible for so long, and the last thing you want is more attention. You want to build your team up, and you want to win, right? You'll try not to have a whole bunch of noise around you, and I think that's more of something that they may have looked at as well.
Mhm.
It's so many different things that people can go off of on why Shador wouldn't take it in the first round. I don't know the real reason why. Maybe I can get an understanding by talking to someone that has the power to tell me, what they saw between the two guys.
Right.
I like Dort just because of the simple reason of the dual threat capabilities, and the fact that he's played against this type of competition consistently throughout college.
So what would you grade the Giants? Like the first round, first day of the NFL draft, what would you grade them?
Oh, A plus, no question.
Hey,
No question, A plus. A lot of people won't like it. The only problem that people having with the Giants selection right now is Dart over Sanders. That's
hmm
the only issue. Now, I'll tell you this. I thought we needed draft capital. I thought we needed to trade back. But given the fact they took Abdul Carter, it makes it worth it for me,
Right.
right? To trade back up into the first round to take Dart to lose capital, Dart is a great pick for us. I thought that was a great pick. But you lost draft capital, right? So we need more dudes versus what we think is quality. Right?
hmm
My mind, right? I don't question what they did. I just thought we needed more capital.
Our division is pretty tough. It's always been up, like it always comes down to like the last few weeks, every season, it seems like. But now you got the Commanders, like with Jalen Daniels, like it seems like every team is good now, of course, except the Giants. But with Jaxson Dart, like say he does start, say he does, outbeat everybody at camp. Where do you think the Giants end up at the like in that division?
It's going to be a close. It's going to be really close with Philly being the head honcho of
Mhm.
the division, and Washington being where they are now. Um, I think the Giants could compete with Dart in the first year. I think the guy. I think he has enough confidence, and I think he believes in himself. Like they do, to come in and be able to contribute and help. I think when it's all said and done, the Giants can get back to the top of the division with Jaxson Dart as their quarterback.
And you were a fourth round pick, and you became a starter, two-time Super Bowl champion. I mean, what advice would you have for guys like Shador, the other ones that thought they were going to go early but are not? They're going to be in the second, third plus rounds. Like, what is your advice to them?
My advice to those guys is not about where you start at, is where you finish. And long as I think Shador is going to find someone is going to draft him, and he's going to find a home, and he's going to be successful there. I do if he got the right pieces around him. There's a lot of things that people are looking at when it comes down to it. He had Travis Hunter playing with with him over the last 3 years.
Right.
That's a dynamical that's a dynamic ability that the guy possesses,
It's true.
and I think that's because somewhat be something that they're looking at, on when it comes down to drafting the quarterback. But I think Shedeur's going to be fine. Like people want to make all these, say all this stuff about his character, which the guy's never been in trouble. He's never done
Hmm.
anything wrong. I actually think he's a really good kid, and I think it's the confidence, the level of confidence that he has that bothers a lot of people. I'm not sure about the NFL execs, general managers, and coaches. I'm not sure if it bothers them, but a lot of people like the media,
Yeah,
it bothers them. I mean, his dad is Deion Sanders. He's the definitely. If you look up confidence in a dictionary, you're gonna have his face there. He's been the
definitely.
same way since the '90s.
Sure
You know,
has.
yeah. So I mean, I don't understand why it's a problem. The other Sanders kids didn't take on that level of confidence that Deion dished out. Right?
Hmm.
Shedeur took it. He ran with it, and he embraced it. And I like the kid. I love Shedeur.
I
I
did too.
do. I like I really do. I just think for my team, the Giants, we need a guy that's interested in pulling the ball down and running it. You know, we hadn't had good luck with a quarterback, a pocket passer, since Eli. And
Hmm.
I just think we need a guy that's going to pull it down and run it, and don't second guess it. And that's one of the reasons why I like the pick.